Hello. I feel that. I feel that so much, Danielle J. Hello, Rahara. Hello, plants. Is Linry done streaming yet? Because I am late to my stream because I was waiting for her to finish. But to be fair, she was doing a pool mani, and it just requires so many layers because you got to do the water, then you got to do like the pool tiles, then you got to do like the waves, and of course she put cute little animals all hand drawn in there. So like, you know. Hello, Trina. Can you hear me okay? Does it sound good? I'm keeping my face small because I'm gross. And I don't want to be on the big camera, so I'm just gonna be on the little camera. Come say hi. Oh, we got some dogs. We got some dogs. I sound fine? Okay, good. Come say hi. Yeah. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. We get to see, finally they're sleeping on camera, which is nice. So much nail content today, yes. Blessed Nail Day. July 3rd, for whatever reason. We are all gross. It's too hot outside. I know, I hate the puffball tail, I'm not gonna lie. Because normally he has such a beautiful, big, fluffy tail. Linry Raid. Okay, I was wondering if she figured out how rating works on YouTube, because I didn't even know that was an option, so I'm very excited. We've got all the critters on cam. Welcome in, everybody. It's nice to see you. We got Toothless, the axolotl. Up here we've got Erwin, the bearded dragon. We have Cappuccino. And of course, my old man, Mr. Raver. Hello, welcome, welcome. So glad you guys could be here. We're gonna dupe out some polishes, try to save some money. Hey, show them something other than your butt. Show them your face. Show them your cute face. Silly boy. That's so cool that YouTube has rating abilities. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm so glad you guys are here. Hello, hello. That's cool. I love that that's a thing. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to show off. Didn't know that YouTube had that capability. Yeah, YouTube is, I think, trying to be more like Twitch. In fact, in Linry's stream today, YouTube has this like point system now. I guess it's kind of like channel points on Twitch, but they make it a competition, and so first, second, and third place has like a little I don't, show your face. Show me your face. It has like a little purple crown or whatever, and it's like it just kept changing like every couple minutes, and it's like, how is this determined? Get on camera. There you go. There we go. It's a good face. People want to see it. I have ranking too? Oh, I do. I just looked over at my YouTube. What the heck? How does that work? What does that mean? YouTube, tell me what's going on. Anyway, hopefully, maybe I'll get an email. Maybe it's just an experimental thing. I have no idea. Oh, I just noticed over on YouTube that Ever After is free with ads. I know what I'm doing tonight. Yeah. Mr. Raver. Yeah, my sweet old man. With all his problems. I know, really. Stop embarrassing me, Mom. Oh, but yeah, we have a lot of polishes to dupe out. A lot of tea to drink. You still want to trade your XP for a prize? Yeah, on Twitch you can. And the prizes are like the sound alerts and stuff that I have. So maybe I'll be able to add that to YouTube someday. That would be nice. I love my little sound alerts. But my third rainbow came in, and it's from Tyler's Trinkets, and they're all toppers, which means they're really hard to see on camera, but it's a rainbow of glitter toppers. I'm so excited. These are going to be so useful, especially for dupe it outs, and making like custom nail polish looks. And in fact, we're already going to use one of them tonight. And then I also got my PPU from last month, which was vacation themed. I actually already forgot. What was the theme last month? But anyway, I got the Colors de Carol, Don't Forget Your Glow, and the Cadillacer Neon Lights. So I got 2 yellows for some reason. It's what I was feeling last month. But I wanted to show you guys a little bit of my process of how I get the swatches into the journal. So obviously I use the little finger map thing. Oh, by the way, I have some watermelon nails. Do a chill pool mani. It only takes 4 hours. Pool manis are extensive. They are extensive. So I understand them taking 4 hours. You go get yourself something to eat and relax. You worked very hard today, Lenry. And they came out amazing. It is July, which is usually when I do pool manis and like beach manis and like all that kind of stuff. It just is just the month for it. So I will be definitely doing some pool manis at some point. But yeah, this is just a simple jelly sandwich mani to make some watermelons, and they make me happy. So I painted all my little swatches. I top coated them, and they've been drying all day, so they are now ready to put into the journal. What's my lighting situation? I have, here you are. This is a webcam surrounded by a ring light. In front of my face on that webcam, this one here, is also a ring light. To my side, I have like a floor lamp. And then behind me, I have another lamp. So a lot of lamps just haphazardly surrounding me to create a light box. But it also gives my creeper a nice creepy shadow. So if you haven't seen it before, let me zoom out so you can see what I'm talking about. This is my Peely journal. If you don't like Peelies, please look away. I can't help you. So I'm all caught up in my June manis. I got them all here. And then I have my Plus Life Lacquer rainbows. So the last page will be for Tyler's Trinkets, this rainbow, and then my PPU. With my order from Tyler's Trinkets, I also ordered a sticker. And I have no complaints on these toppers. They're beautiful. The colors are super vibrant and nice. And they're packed with glitter, but they're not so packed that you can't control the amount. You know what I mean? 'Cause sometimes you just want, or you want to do multiple colors, so you don't want too much of one glitter. And you can easily build them up or leave them kind of sparse by like dry brushing a little bit more. It's very good. Oh no, what? What are we oh-knowing? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there is some thunderstorms happening. So hopefully I stay on. Yeah, shadow band. With my order of these toppers, I did order this sticker. It was $2, which is fine. My one teeny tiny complaint is that I also got free stickers with it, and they're all like about the same size. I just feel like the one that I paid for should be a little bit bigger, but that's just me. Because I want to make this into a magnet. The rest of these super cute stickers I'm going to use to decorate the page. Oh yeah, just I'm now live. Yep, it dropped for something. My computer's been having an issue. I have to update my drivers, but like I don't remember calling for an Uber, so I don't know what that's about. I'm glad I'm back. I don't know what to do if I go away permanently. Something about drivers. So, anyway, all I do for these swatches is I peel them up. And then I glue them down with just regular old Elmer's glue into my journal. And then I label them And it's a cute, fun time. So I'm just going to peel these up, get them out of our way. Oh my gosh, I love it. Came with 12 toppers. It's a nice big collection. And it's going to be so useful. I'm sorry about the network error. It's probably my side. Oops. All whoopsies, no daisies. This is like the most satisfying part though, is just like picking up, just like holding paint in my hand. Alrighty. But yeah, I need to glue those down, and then I need to set up July and make July's cover page, which I usually look at like Glam Nails Challenge or like the different collabs I'm going to be doing that month and try to incorporate some of those. So let me actually look real quick. Let's see. For July's Glam Nails Challenge, yeah, it's a lot of like ocean and beach themes. So like the first one, which I posted yesterday, was sand. Did you guys see my sand Manny? Could you figure out which one was sand and which one was real polish? I foolishly thought I could maybe make the sand look like polish. No, I cannot. No amount of glitter grabber is gonna tame actual sand. You paint over Scotch tape, but that sounds way smarter. It's wait for it to dry, but you get really satisfying little swatches. So I recommend it. Tyler randomly throws free goodies and packages. You got a sticky hand. That's awesome. I love that. I love all the little goodies that you get. Okay, it's time to dupe it out. We've got so much duping to do. So I've already got my little labeled swatch wheel, and I thought we'd start with the polishes I already own and see if you want me to swatch any of those out. I didn't make room for them on the wheel, but I can just grab another wheel. So let me find... I have too many windows open, as usual. Okay. And there's too many buttons to push. You dropped again? Oh no, is it me? Hang on, let me check my... my numbers. Oh. My stream dropped. Yeah, although it looks like it's done this twice now where it dropped and came back. Is it the drivers? Or is it something, or is it the storm? It might be coming back. Am I back? Hello? I can't tell if I'm back. Okay. Anything? Maybe? It's good for right now? Okay. What do you think? Okay. Wave your magic hands. Thank you. Such a useful man. Okay. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah. I'm back for now, but I've dropped 3 times. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna fight through it. And if I can't make it all the way through, I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll try again tomorrow if it drops too many times. I don't think we're supposed to have storms tomorrow. I don't know. I'm sorry. Because it acts like it's fine on my side. You know what I mean? It doesn't even tell me that I've dropped until I see it in chat, so. Please work. I'll try to go fast. Okay, so the ones that I already have from Rewind. Rewind. I can't say rewind. Rewind? Polish, pick up, rewind. There we go. Is Cadillacquer's Lion's Mane. Rewind. I can't say polish, pick up. Absolutely orange polishes of all time. It's gorgeous. Highly, highly recommend this one. I have, oh, there's my internet. That now I'm noticing. I wonder, so I didn't drop. I wonder, so YouTube seems to be doing okay, but Twitch is not. Should I just start closing extra windows? I don't really know. It seems to be dropping on Twitch, but not on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. Any suggestions? Rather look at polish than mess with all this, but okay. I'll let you know if you accidentally. Oh, we're opening the task manager. Okay. Google Chrome, very high, as always.
Yeah, probably Chrome.
You think it's Chrome? So what, do I just close extra tabs? I mean, I see why it's mad. I have all these tabs open from Polish Pickup. See?
Probably updating constantly.
Why is it updating? We don't need to update.
Yeah, you're maxed out on the card right now.
We'll close the window so the Wi-Fi doesn't get out. It's easy solution. Okay. Oh my god. Anyway, the other one I have is Envy Lacquer's Grandpa's Garden, which, okay. As a polish, I don't recommend because it's thick, it's gloopy, and it's very difficult to work with, and it's textured as all get out. But for like a feel-good, heartfelt polish, it's so sweet. I mean, look at Grandpa. We love Grandpa. So I have that one. There we go. The other one I have is from Phoenix. It's Applejack, which I actually think is a very weird color combo for Applejack, but I like it a lot. I think it's kind of grungy and good. Wait, Christmassy? I would not call Grandpa's Garden Christmassy. It's too vibrant of green, almost like a, not lime, but it's too yellow green for Christmas. It's definitely a spring polish / like summer. But the Applejack is gorgeous. So like I said, these are the ones I have. So if you want me to swatch any of them out, let me know. But I mean, they look like the swatches. They're really gorgeous. Like this one a lot. Next one is Rogue Lacquers. Saw your comment about how someone you knew saying it was Christmassy. Oh yeah. I think some people just see green and they're like Christmas, and I'm like, no. So Rogue Lacquer, Poison Apple, have this one. It's great. Rogue makes a great flaky bomb. So this is a really good one. And then the last one I already have is Swamp Gloss, Swift and Saddled. And it's a UV polish, but I guess I don't go outside very often. So I always see it in this light colored state, and it's beautiful. So here, like, it always looks like this for me. So I should keep it in my fridge, but I don't want to. I don't want to because I like this color better. I actually kind of hate the dark version, the weird like purple. But yeah. You want to see Grandpa's Garden? You got it. Now, I might need to add thinner, because it's been a while since I opened this polish. You think you're skipping Rewind? You know, out of all the months to skip for PPU, I think Rewind is the most reasonable one to skip, because it's like, I already saw these, you know? But yeah, here's Grandpa's Garden. I'm going to go ahead and close this window to try and relieve some of the RAM being eaten up by Chrome, and maybe that'll improve my my stream Here. Oh, you're gonna shop the What's Up Nails sale? Yes. What's Up Nails? We were talking on Lineary Stream about like good stamping supplies, and they have good plates. Why go outside? It's so gross out there. It's nasty out there. What are you doing? Oh, okay. So let's see. Grandpa's garden. Let me zoom in so you can see how chonky this thing is. Does Swift and Saddled build to opacity? I think it does. I know Swamp Gloss, I have trouble with opacity, but I used a blurring base, and I think I built it up in 3 coats, and yeah. It did eventually build up. Oh, I need to add... Oh, I'm off camera, sorry. I definitely need to add some thinner, because, oh, I'm painting with whiteout. Oh, it's so thick. You're shopping tomorrow for the Swamp Gloss mostly. Let me swatch that one out for you as well. So I'll try to do 2 coats. You can see my fill line it's decent, especially for a PPU polish. You know, it's not one I reach for all the time, but it's just got such a cute story behind it, and it's just kind of became like important to our community, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you're not into super thick or flakes or reflective glitters, which has quite a few reflective glitters in it, that, you know, it's not for you, but it does level itself out pretty good. Reminds you of the Night Owl formula, Autumn Moon, and it applies just like, yeah, that. She's chunky. Swamp Gloss, no. Is it Swamp? Is Zombie Claw? I really like their polishes, and then I remember how sheer they always are. Swamp Gloss, I think, I have a couple, and a lot of them are sheer, but I think you can build them up pretty good. Let's just do... So yeah, fairly sheer. Definitely would need a blurring base to build it up, but like, gosh, it's so pretty. Let me see, do I still have... Let me actually open up. Let me go to the right Airtable here. I'm asking too much of Google Chrome, and it might mess with my stream. I'm gonna try and be good. Okay. Swift. And oh, there we go. Can I see this big? There we go. Is this? No. Why is it not letting me open? Hang on. Open this window. Hello? Okay, I was gonna show you my previous swatches of Swift and Saddled, but it's like not letting me select that window for some reason. Okay, well, never mind. I will just we'll just close that for now. Anyway, let me do a second coat. Hello, Spedazzles. Ooh, okay. Can I show you just look how much I need to it won't even drip. It's like a stalactite. So it seems to be fine now. Thank you. You waved your magic hands. We recently rewatched Avatar, the one with the blue people, and we have determined that my husband and I are above average Avatar fan. We're not like super into it, but we've watched the movie quite a few times, and we like to reference it, mostly with funny voices. Yes, we like to say Ewa and Jake Sully. It's very thick, and that's on me. I need to put restore drops in it, but also she came that way. Alright, one more coat of swamp gloss, and then we can take a look at some of the other ones. I liked Avatar 2, The Way of Water. It was so long and quite violent, but I mean the first one's actually pretty violent too. So I'll just do 2 coats on the swatch stick, but that way you can see the formula, and it's so pretty. I like this one. I think on a solar polish, a UV lamp should work, right? Let me see. But yeah, Avatar 2, I thought it was good. I think it's funny. That it came out around the same time as Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and that one got so much more like attention, as it should. That movie's amazing. But the fact that it kind of overshadowed Avatar 2 is really funny. But Avatar 2 still made the money. I want to say it's like, so the first Avatar, and then Avengers Endgame, and then Avatar 2 are like the top 3 highest grossing movies of all time or something. So it got, you know, it made its money. Oh, you can see the glitters. Let me hold this up a little higher. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that's my little UV flashlight, and you can see it's kind of ugly in the UV state. I much prefer it in the indoor state. Hi, Luna. But anyway, I don't wear it very often, but I like the polish. Anything that looks like pond water under a microscope, I'm into that. Oh, there is one. I think I forgot to show it. I also have Leisha's Lacquers, which is now Wabu's Cosmetics Blue Lotus. I'm wearing that on my right hand, and it looks okay right now, but this is the ugliest polish I own. This is my zombie polish. Let me just stick my hand in my armpit for a minute so I can show you why. This is a thermal, and it goes from like a peach to this like moldy blue, and it really does make it look like your nails are moldy when it shows both colors. It's quite nasty, and I love it for that. Okay, apparently my hand is really cold because it's not it's not changing color, but it will. We just gotta hang out for a second. But yeah, I liked Avatar 2. I actually want to rewatch it since we just rewatched the first one. Hello, Allie. Since we just rewatched the first one, I want to go ahead and watch the second one again, because we only saw it once in theaters. Thank you for the resub, Allie. Lucky number 13. Yeah, no problem, Holly. Yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah, the oldest or the second oldest son died. They have like 5 kids or something like that. One of which, sorry, I'm just going to completely spoil it. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I'm sorry. One of which I'm trying to remember is the daughter of Grace, the scientist who died. Very much not pregnant, but it's not from her body. If I remember right, and this is why I need to rewatch it, her avatar's preserved body miraculously became pregnant. I don't know. I want to be like, is that really what happened? Okay, I couldn't quite warm them up enough, so maybe as I'm moving around they'll warm up a little bit more, but it is a thermal, I promise you. They were changing color earlier today into this like gross peach, and they just make your nails look just make them look. No, it is Grace. Yeah, her daughter is one with Ewa, and like she can communicate with animals. I don't know. I need to rewatch it. You think you're the last person on the planet who hasn't watched Avatar. It's not good. Um, it's visually an experience. You know what I mean? Like, it's really nice to watch. But so far as the story, but it was made generic on purpose so that it could appeal like to the most people. You know what I mean? The fact that they took Grace to the Tree of Souls and her consciousness went into a new Navi. Oh, is that what happened? But she was born from Grace's avatar, right? I don't know. You're here just testing potential nail art on your mat. Yes, love it. Okay. I need to get to the task at hand. Let's start duping out some polishes. So let me get the chrome up. Yes. You couldn't get 15 minutes to it. You were like, yeah, no. Yeah, no, the point of Avatar is to look at it. You know what I mean? It's to look at it and go, wow, alien whales. That's so interesting. But I enjoy it. So, if you liked Fern Gully as a kid, if you liked Pocahontas, as I did, it's just an adult version of that. Okay, let me set these to the side. So, first one, to look at it and theorize about alien ecosystems. Exactly, it's fun. It's fun. You watched a 2-hour lore video on the flora and the fauna. I love that. That's where the fan base is, right? It's not really invested in the characters so much as it is in the world. Hello, Kadachi. It's Dances with Wolves. Yeah, exactly. It's a story we've all heard before, but this time, aliens. Like I said, my husband and I were watching it. It came out. The first movie came out in 2009. So, there's some choices that I don't think would be made today. But at one point, they capture Jake Sully and they're bringing him into the village. And, like, all the Na'vi are, like, doing the most, like, stereotypical, like, whooping noises of tribal people, of generic tribal people, And I'm just like, this is so racist. But no, it's not, because they're blue alien people. But, like... Anyway. You have 3 polishes on your wish list for PPU right now, and you can't decide what to cut. We've got BKL Cadillacquer. Do not cut the Cadillacquer. And the Swamp Gloss. I just swatched out the Swamp Gloss. It's pretty sheer, but if you don't mind building it up and wearing like a blurring base coat, it's really pretty. In the indoor, I think. Right, James Cameron. His name is James Cameron, explorer of the sea. I love these. These are great. If I had to pick between them, I'd always go with the Cadillacquer, though. Not gonna lie. Melissa, I could be, because I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's my favorite piece of media of all time. But I also like Avatar: The Blue People one. Okay, sorry. This is Atomic Polish Red Rum. It's gorgeous, especially, do you see this matte version of it? Oh, it's so pretty. But I do own Orly's Cranberry Believe It, that I feel like is maybe the exact same polish. Is the Cadillacquer a specialty polish or background for nail art? Either. Because the formula is quite smooth. These glitters lay down really nicely, so you could easily do nail art on top of it. But it is nice and vibrant and fun, so you don't need, like, you know what I mean? Like, you could just wear it on its own, and it's really fun. What I guess I would personally, the way I would use this polish the most is, let's say I'm going to do nail art. I would only do nail art on the middle 2 and use like a cream background, and then put this polish on the other nails to like tie it all together. You watched the first Avatar, not airbending, and you were so disappointed, really. Visually stunning, but you could not get past the pandering. Oh, yeah. Avatar's not for the story. None of the characters are really that memorable or likable. I mean, they're likable, but like on the most surface level. Do you guys want me to swatch the Cadillacer for you? I can do that. Let me swatch this poorly because I'm pretty sure this is the same color or close enough. You know, it's got that nice shimmer to it. I mean, yeah. The red rum is a little brighter, a little bit more orangey, but I already have this polish. I don't even need to do a second coat. This is actually really good. So, Atomic Polish, thank you for playing. Appreciate you being here. You are off the wish list. All right, let me grab a stick and I'll swatch that Cadillacer for you. You saw it and remember it being pretty, but don't remember any characters or plot. Exactly. It's not. I just watched the reason why we rewatched Avatar is because it came up on a YouTube video about like why is there no fandom, and there is like a small fandom, but compared to something like Star Wars or the Marvel universe, like any of those things that have these huge fan bases, Avatar being the highest grossing movie of all time has like almost none, and it's because of that. It's just no one really cares about the story. It's a screensaver of movies. Yeah, it's really nice screensaver. Let's see. Dang, you have both. I can skip getting an atomic backup. Already saving coins. Yes, that's the point of these streams. We're trying to save some money. But if this Cadillacer is on your wish list, I do recommend it. It's one of my favorite Cadillacers I own. I think I only need to build it up in 2 coats. The first coat is always going to be a little bit on the sheer side, not really showing off the color yet, but on the second coat, it'll build up. Let's see. You don't get Avatar. Watched it once forever ago and I only remember you didn't like it in the first 10 minutes. Yeah, it's so generic. Every character is just their trope. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest, I felt the same way about Rogue One. Like, Rogue One. A Star Wars story, or whatever the full title is. We almost couldn't finish it. The opening was so bad. It was like this huge exposition dump. Characters we didn't know or care about yet. And just awful. It was just awful. The pacing, the dialogue, everything was terrible. At some point, a switch flipped and it started like getting to it, you know what I mean, and like being good. But I remember they just started throwing characters in, and they just like expected you to love them, and I did. Was the worst part. I was like, I know exactly what you're doing, but like see, it's been a long time since I watched Rogue One too, but there was like a monk guy, and I don't know if he was blind or what his deal was, but he had his little friend or whatever, and like I don't even remember these characters' names while I'm watching the movie, but it's just like this trope, right, of like, here's this cool like edgy monk guy, you love him now, and I'm like, yeah, I do. But like, just don't be throwing these characters at me. But I loved Rogue One by the end of it. The second half of the movie, I was totally into it. I was feeling feels. Like, I was invested in these characters. I didn't even know their name. But that's what a good trope can do. And that's what Avatar does. It's like, here's this super generic guy. Here's this super generic warrior lady. They're in love now. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Sure. Okay, this next one I added is Hit the Bottle, which I have not bought any Hit the Bottles before. But all of my stamping supplies, almost 90% of it, I'd say, comes from a certain company that I don't support anymore. And I need a better gold. So I pulled these two just to kind of look at the color comparison, but like these actually, like they're pretty, but they don't actually stamp that great. So I'm going to replace them with this Hit the Bottle. So that one, I just kind of wanted to show you guys, but I'm not going to swatch it out. I'm getting it. It took you 3 tries to get through Rogue One. It was too slow. Yes, the beginning half is so bad. You like it when tropes are done on purpose, but then they are either subverted or mixed with a completely different trope. Yes. In media where like the characters are important, I do like that. In things like Avatar, where it's like, just look at the pretty planet. I'm like, okay. I don't know anything about Discworld. I know the name, but I don't know anything about it. Is Hit the Bottle stamping polish? Yes. And from what I've been told, so there it is on its own. What you see is what you get. So if the swatches look like they stamp well, which they do, then they will stamp well. Versus sometimes you'll see swatches where it's like, and then this doesn't stamp well. So this one looks like it stamps really nicely. I love this look. I'm definitely stealing this for fall. But yeah, this looks like it's a good one. Very shifty. This chat has XP2, but you're lurking in this one. Yeah, we'll figure out the rules eventually, what that means. Avatar Planet and the plug and play, everything. Yeah, just like, here's some characters, go. Look at the pretty scenery. Alright, so yeah, I'm keeping the Hit the Bottle. Next is All Mixed Up Lacquers. Chomper's Gonna Chomp 2.0. I thought this was so cute. You were lucky with Discworld. A friend lent you a bunch of books, and you started me off on Guards. I see. I don't even know. I need to watch a review of Discworld and try to figure out like if I'm even interested enough to start it. So for this one, I have Envy Lacquer's Nebula Garden, which I think is a good vibe match, but not a good color match. And then for color match, I have Hollow Taco's Para Don't Bother Me, which I think is actually like a perfect color match, but obviously it's lacking the bits. So far, it seems to be good. Wave your hands again, just in case. Here, get them on camera so they know for sure you're working your magic. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jigsaw. Oh, thank you, Emery. I didn't know what you were talking about. That's really helpful. So this one says inspired by the piranha plant from Mario. So cute. But yeah, it's a green gold shifting base. So we got the base color, but then it has green micro glitters, micro flakies, scattered hollow, and red black micro UCC flakes. So like it has a lot of extra bits, you know? So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to emulate all that. I was wondering if Disco Dust Taco has like enough different colors in it to kind of emulate that. But I don't know how well that'll work. So what is the premise of Discworld? It's like what is it most similar to? My brain categorizes it with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It kind of puts them in the same group, but I have no idea if that's accurate. Yeah, so Nebula's garden is really pretty when it's in focus. Focus. There we go. But like the flakes are way too chunky to be a good match for this one. So that's definitely not going to work. Color wise, yeah, I think Para Don't Bother Me is a really good color match. Let's see. There are several miniseries that follow sets of characters. Okay. Is it like sci-fi-y? So for the toppers on Para Don't Bother Me, I grabbed Top Hat from Glisten and Glow, which is a black flake topper that has like pretty like fine flakes in it. And then Fallen Flake Taco. I don't think I'm going to be able to dupe this one out, but I also, not gonna lie, don't think I need it. Because, I mean, I already have Para Don't Bother Me. You just started Discworld. If you had read those as a kid, you'd be an entirely different fantasy nerd. Yeah. It's more fantasy than sci-fi. Okay. Then I might actually like it, because I don't actually like sci-fi. My husband was watching some Star Trek clips, and I was, I'm like, yeah, this is interesting, but I'm already asleep. Where's the laser sword? When do they start casting spells at each other? Waving their hands. I said something very controversial at bingo night, and that was that I think Star Wars is a better story than Lord of the Rings. And I'm surprised I haven't gotten any death threats yet. Let's see. Sir Pratchett was an amazing humanist, and it showed in his writing. Super nerdy, lots of philosophy and math jokes. Oh, maybe not for me. Thank you. I've been waiting. Okay, this is with a black flake topper and... Oop, let me get this in focus. And Fallen Flake Taco, and I think we just made Grandpa's Garden instead. Why can't I get this in focus? Hello? Okay, I'll hold it a little further back. Yeah, I can't dupe this. I got nothing. But... do I need it? It's awfully cute. It's awfully cute. Oh, it's awfully sheer, too. I'm gonna say I don't need it. I'm gonna say I don't need it. So, thank you all, Mixed Up Lackers. Couldn't dupe you, but also, I don't need you. As pretty as you are. Yeah, failed to dupe that one. Alright, up next is Bo Rev's Ghost Ship. Let's see how they describe this one. A base with a ghostly glowing shift from aqua to blue to violet. This one was hard to find something that might work. You don't get why there needs to be fights about different fandoms. Also, how dare you? Love you. I love Lord of the Rings. Don't get me wrong. I do think it's a good story, and obviously it set the standard for like all fantasy and stuff. But I don't know. I just don't like it as much. I just don't think it's as engaging of a story. Sam and Frodo are great. I could watch Sam and Frodo all day. I don't give a dang about any of the other characters. I really don't. Pratchett's love for language comes through in the subtle or not so jokes. You get a little jealous reading him. failed writing degree here. Good writing, like, I don't know. There's a balance, right? Like, you can have these, like, really, really creative writers that have this whole fleshed out world and stuff, but it still needs to, like, appeal to people. So it's okay to not be too smart in your writing, because then you have, like, stupid people like me who are never gonna get it and not gonna read it. I'm gonna rip my elvish tattoo in your face. Go ahead. I won't know what it says. Because the elves are the worst. The elves are jerks. I'm an outside nail person now. No, it's raining. I don't wanna go to the doghouse. As much as you love the Lord of the Rings world, it's basically just reworking of old Germanic and Nordic stories. Everything's got to come from somewhere, right? So, I don't know. I don't know. The elves are snooty and they're rude. Whereas Star Wars is like, it's epic. Now, all that being said, the Book of Mormon Star Wars, the new trilogy that's all Disneyfied, that ain't part of my religion. Okay? We do the Old Testament, the original trilogy, and the New Testament, the prequels. That's it. I'm not talking about anything else. Just say I want to look at pretty lights. I want to look at pretty lights. I want to watch space wizards battle, and I want to see their feelings. I think that's the biggest thing. Sorry, I know this is supposed to be about nail polish, but like, Aragorn, he shows some feelings, and I really do appreciate that. But like Legolas and Frodo, like, don't even exchange any dialogue, and they're supposed to be friends? No. Whereas you've got, in the original trilogy, you've got Luke, Leia, and Han. It's an anime. Star Wars is an anime, and that's why I like it. I love to see friends teaming up together, taking on the forces of evil. It just makes me happy. Let's see. Pratchett is comparatively extremely accessible. Any one story, maybe not Discworld in its entirety. Yeah, Discworld, I guess I think of it kind of like One Piece. Like, there's just so much of it that it scares me. Star Wars is old samurai films with with humor and friendship in it. And yeah. Epic. You mean Blondie not fact checking, just believing the old white guy? Wait, what are you talking about? Anyway, for Ghost Ship, I have Hollow Taco's Cowboy Tears, and I thought we could top it with Flaky Taco. Try and get some of that texture. Yeah, Star Wars is a great anime. And I like anime, so there you go. That's what it is. Lord of the Rings, not so good animated. I had the animated version when I was a kid, and it was terrifying. Are you laughing at me? Yeah, Lord of the Rings would be a terrible anime, but Star Wars? Great anime. Ooh, the color is not as close as I thought it would be. I'm so old, all you had in school was the animated version. Yeah, that's all I watched growing up, and I was always like, what's happening? I'm not trying to bash anyone's fandom, okay? I like Lord of the Rings. I like it. I just don't like it as much as Star Wars. It's just my least favorite, but it's still up there. By the time the good movies came out, you were busy. Yeah, you had other stuff going on. Let me look at some of these other swatches, because I feel like, yeah, depending on the swatch, the color is a little bit closer, but not as close as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's definitely more purple on the Bow Revs. You read the books before you saw any of the media, so you just snottily stick to that. Yeah, the books sound like absolute torture to me. But it's just, you know, I'm just not that into it. And that's okay. We can all be into different things. I like trash anime, personally. And Star Wars is the trashiest anime of them all. Because I don't like Star Trek. Star Trek's boring. I appreciate Star Trek. I do. But it's like, it's for like nerds. You know what I mean? It's for smart people, and I don't do that. Man, I thought this would be a lot closer than it is. I think texturally, we got there, but yeah, the colors way off. Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. What do you say, Linry? The unsubscribe button? It's down there. It's like a ghost ship cousin. Exactly. We've made a cousin. Mark your bingo cards. We made a cousin. Oh, but see that bottom swatch. No, it still doesn't look that close. Maybe over a purple cream. Yeah. Darn. Well, at the end of the day, what matters not is if we made a perfect dupe, but more, did we dupe it enough to save some money? And I think we did. I honestly, I don't know. If I want this colorway, I think I will just reach for Cowboy Tears. I don't know. Oh, I love Bow Revs. I think it is pretty. All right, let me see. The shift is definitely missing. It's got like a multi-chrome base to it that I don't. This is what gets you canceled, Danny. I'm not an influencer anymore. I can say whatever I want. Do I have any suggestions for other stamping polishes? Let me see. Oh, this Uber Chic, I only have it in white and it's pretty good. I think that's literally the only other stamping polish I own besides Maniology. Because I've tried, was it, oh, Moyu London's stamping polishes? Bad. They were bad. You and your end stream, Danny, is a good chill time. Not tonight. Tonight I'm feeling controversial. Exactly. Close enoughs are good options. It's like, if I had both of these polishes in my drawer, would I be okay reaching for the one I already have? And honestly, the answer is yes. Like, I don't know. I don't feel that attached to Ghost Ship. So I'm going to go ahead and let it go. CADs, I have their plates, but I do not have their polishes. You just bought your black and white stamping polish from What's Up Nails. Haven't tried their polishes, but their plates are good, so... And Twinkled Tea is also solid. Yeah, I have such a... I was really into Maniology. I had, like, everything from them. And their subscription box, and so, like, that's, like, 99% of my stamping collection. As I need to replace things, I'm going to be looking for other brands. But, unfortunately, I don't, you know... I haven't tried a lot of other brands right now. Oh, I forgot to do another coat of the Cadillacer. My bad. I got so distracted making everybody mad. Yeah, I didn't even know CADs had polish, and if they do, I have not tried it. But their plates are decent. How many colors of stamping polish do you have? I'll pull out the drawers here in a minute and show you, because I do not have a number. But the number is big. There you go. Okay, so there's 2 coats of the Cadillacer. It doesn't show up as well on a swatch stick, I don't think, but it is so pretty. So pretty. Look at that shifty orange. Let's see. Went to check your wish list to see what's dupeable. Literally nothing. Oh no. Am I not allowed to be a little spicy? The What's Up Nails might still be having their semi... Oh, it only goes until tonight? Okay, I might. I might go check that out. So, love this. Anyway, if the Cadillacer is on your wish list, I recommend it. All right. How many stamping polishes do I have? Let's see. I'm just going to use Pet Cam. Can I use Pet Cam? Never mind. That was a stupid idea. I thought maybe I could just tilt dog cam down, but I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, let's see. Close this. Ooh. Oh, I should zoom out. Okay. So here's my first drawer, which has my whites, blacks, and neutrals. I also have like random minis and stuff in here too, but yeah. There's drawer number 1. Drawer number 2 is my rainbow. So you can see I have a few missing spots because I don't know, life is messy sometimes. But yeah, here's all of those. And then all of my extras, the ones that don't quite fit in, live in the back of this drawer, and this is my jelly collection. So a lot. A lot. You were hoping you'd get away with 5. You can. You totally can. You need a black, a white, an off-white. I highly recommend for like, it just comes in handy, especially when you want something like not too much. Even a sheer off-white would actually be fantastic. Maybe like a navy. And that's honestly it. Maybe a gold. I'll say those, like, if you have those 5 stamping polishes, you're good. You can make anything. Yeah, black, white, gold. Those definitely... Oh, silver. You know what? Yeah, black, white, silver, gold. And then, honestly, like an off-white. Or like a sheer white. It just comes in handy for different things. I know I missed a bunch of stuff. Maniology is such a bummer. They make such good polishes. I've never had a trouble with any of the Maniology products, but they make poor decisions. Update on your nail art idea at Flop. Oh, I'm sorry. So you will not be doing nail art to celebrate Kesha's new album tonight. Oh, that's okay. Just maybe go with the album colors in like a fun skittle. That'll still be good. In hindsight, you really don't use that many colored stamping polishes. Same. It's nice to have the options, but it's absolutely not required. You had 18 or 21 items on your wish list, but you had a serious... The council has met, had a serious chat, and you're down to 8. 8's pretty good. Try to get down more if you can, but yeah. Oh, I'm going to try and say this name. Truarin73, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I can't believe I got a new follower after all the terrible takes I've had tonight. You have a BCB that's pretty okay to dupe for the Cadillacer. Oh, okay. Same orange and glitters and everything. Oh, yeah. All right. If you've already got that, then you're good. You love seeing my organization. Thank you. I love how it's organized. It makes me happy. Ooh, code for extra 20% off. Yes. Okay, I might go shopping tonight. Why gold and silver? Honestly, well, it comes up in nail art a lot because like a gold over any sort of dark jewel tone always looks really good. And then same thing with silver over like the warmer colors. It gives you more options and it looks nice. And sometimes black and white are just too bold they're like they stand out too much, and so having like a metallic or something going on kind of tones them down a little bit, and it just looks better, in my opinion. Yeah, I use regular polishes for stamping a lot too. Like my Holotaka One Coat Black stamps great. So anyway, let's move on. We have quite a few more polishes to go. So I'm gonna let go of the Bow Revs. I'm just not that attached to it. You know, couldn't dupe it out, but I'm okay with that. This one I added to try and dupe out. I don't actually want this polish. I just thought it was really interesting, crazy looking formula. So I'm doing something that I don't normally like to do, and that's going to be combining two polishes that are like already interesting on their own. Normally I like to do like, you know, toppers or whatever to try and dupe it out. But I've got Swamp Gloss, That's Just Love, which funny enough is a Rogue One reference apparently, or based polish. And then I have this Danny Vienna Frozen Bubbles. And let's just see what happens. Thought we'd just layer these together and see how that looks. Because this Swamp Gloss, this one is super sheer. The music is messing up for me. Is that messing up for you too? See how sheer that is? So let that dry, and then I'll layer it with the Danny Vienna and we'll see what happens. So we'll come back to this one. In the meantime, I have Monarch Lacquer, the other brand I really like, Culture Shock. And I feel like this Orly Kelly Marissa Kelly Solstice is almost a perfect dupe for the base color. But like, I don't have like just a yellow reflective glitter on its own. So I thought maybe Halogen Glow on top. See how that looks. I'm gonna stop the music because it's not behaving. It's not sounding good. In fact, I'm gonna close that. You have Culture Shock? What do you think? Gidge Butt. Hello, Gidge. How you doing? Booty butt, booty butt, booty butt, Gidge. Oh, this is such a pretty color. You love it? I mean, it looks lovely. It looks really beautiful. This Orly's really pretty too, though. Is it close enough? Glampire's coming up. Does anyone have Culture Shock and similar polishes like Lurid, Puddles Trail, or Night Owls, Ruckus? Do I have either of those? I don't think so. Just posted pics of Culture Shock today. Must get if you like teals. Yeah, it's pretty. I might just get it because I like teals. Ooh. That made a weird color. I didn't get any glitters. Hang on, I gotta go fishing for glitters. Is my connection still good? Because my headphones just dropped out, I think. So can you still hear me? Oh no, the glitters came off. They're just kind of invisible. Huh. You think my dupe will be good? Okay, good, because I really do need to save some money. I really shouldn't be buying too many polishes this month. It's beautiful and it doesn't need a glitter smoother. That's good. Seems good still? Okay. Good. I'm nervous. I don't want to lose my connection. All right, let me go back. So obviously I would need to build it up a lot more, but Just on the first two layers, I feel like we're kind of getting there already. I'm like, you know, that might my weird idea might actually work. Is it still wet? Oh, it's still very wet. Okay. Leave it alone. Stop touching it. Okay. Both of those need to dry for a while, so we'll come back. Royally, Don't Play Coy 2.0. I think it's a lot of the name attracted me to this one because that's so cute. But I like a good flaky bomb. You know? I do feel like I already have a version of this polish, so we'll see. The gold reflective twinkle is Chef's Kiss. Yeah. Because Hello Taco hasn't made a gold reflective, right? They've only made the silver and the disco. Yeah, so I don't have anything exactly like that, but for the Royal Lee here, I have two options. I have this Dawn Diva that I honestly barely remember ordering, called the Reading Rainbow, and it's apparently a solar polish, but I don't remember if it even shifts anymore. And then I have this cupcake polish. Time for No by July. Just one more polish. Just one more. Yeah, me too. Have a good night, Kadachi. Thank you for listening to my bad takes. You're wondering if the koi flakes are as big as they appear on the swatches you've seen. Yeah, they look chunky, which I like. But I don't know. The other one I have is this cupcake polish. This is Tinley Time from PBE. And I feel like this is actually a pretty good match. Maybe not color-wise, but it looks like the same texture to me. Mooncat has a flaky version of Mermaid Bait. Oh, I forgot to check my Mooncat. No, I don't think I have that Mooncat. I wonder if I should sponge these on, actually. This really just looks like a flaky topper. Yeah, if it's your birthday month, go for it. Happy birthday month. You get to buy whatever you want. Those are the rules. Oh yeah, I think this cupcake polish. Now I need to build it up, but I already think this cupcake polish is going to be a good dupe. All right. While I'm here, let me put Halogen Glow on our Orly. Yeah, a shimmer is just not going to do the same thing as a reflective glitter, but let's get this up here and see. Yeah, it doesn't quite capture the same. But again, like thinking about how I use polish, which oh, it's your birthday month too? Happy birthday month. Is anyone gonna buy Polish for Days Night Glow collection? I'm not. June was your birthday month, that's why you need to stop for July. I understand. Yeah, the post birthday month realization, like, oh, I bought so many polishes. The way I use polish, you know, a lot of these are going to be background polishes to nail art or even used for reverse stamping. Will I reach for this Monarch? Oh, maybe. But probably not. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the Monarch. The Royal Elite, I need to build up some more coats, but look at number 8. I feel like already this is starting to look like a good dupe. The Royal Elite is definitely more green. So maybe number 7, but like, yeah, I feel like I already have it. Let's see. You figured since Rewind was your birthday month, there's no way to get out unscathed. Yeah. Are they neons, the Night Glow collection? Let's see. But maybe I do need to go look at these. No, I don't. I don't need to look at any more. Stop tempting me. Honestly, I wonder if a combination of these two would actually get me a little closer. I don't know. Let's do a second coat and see. I have Queen of Rot. That one's good. Did that one make it? That didn't make it onto Rewind, did it? Or is that on their website? A lot of them didn't list the second polish that they have on the website, which is unusual. Okay. I think between these two, I have some good options if I ever want. Let me put this here. If I ever want this look, I feel like both of these are really good options. Maybe not a perfect color match on either of them, obviously, but yeah, I don't need a third sheer, slightly blue, flaky one. Yeah, I'm good. So Roy Lily, this is really cute, and I appreciate you being here. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Let's see. You have your calendar marked for, it'll be on the website on the 18th. Okay, nice. Let me know if you want me to pull that one out for a swatch, because I can go grab it. Hi, baby. Do we need a dog break? I think we need a dog break. Do you want a cookie? I'll give you a cookie. But only if you say hello. Say hello, good boy. Oh, good boy. That's a good dog. That's a good dog. Hi, Cappy. There you go, baby. PPU has a blog showing all polishes on their sites or on their shops. Oh, okay. That's good to know that they have it all in one place. Yeah, puppy paws. Oh. Why are you wet? What have you been doing? Okay, all right. One more cookie. Yeah, one more cookie. They're small. Let's see. Saw Caitlin swatches show both, and the 2.0 has slightly more shimmer. Is that for Queen of Rot? Yeah, we needed a puppy break. A puppy pause. They're such good boys. Okay. My brain went and then it's coming back online now. Okay. This is Cuticula's Dead House. So gorgeous. I love these swatches, but I feel like I already own. Yeah, it has been raining, so I guess they went outside, but now I'm like, gross. I do feel like I already own this polish in Starly's The Crab, Kelly Marissa collab. Like, it's not exact, but it's pretty darn close, I think. Yes, Queen of Rot? Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at more shimmer. Everything could use more shimmer. So, need to build it up a little bit, but I mean, yeah, I feel like I feel like this is close enough. Whoop. I would really like it if it focused. Is that an option? There we go. That's better. Do I have any of the purple Cirque jellies to make it more purple? I do. Oh. Royal jelly might be too dark. I also have the Starly jelly, the purple one. Mm. Yeah, let me try the Starly jelly. Ah, it's still too wet, so we'll come back to that. I want to go back actually to my little experiment back here of the Swamp Gloss and the Danny Vienna. Because I feel like if we build this up in enough layers, we could actually get really close to that. I forgot what it was already. The Glam Polish. Does Royal Jelly basically act like acrylic? It's so dark. No, the really dark jellies, they do act kind of more like acrylic. Like it really I've tried to do a pond mani with them and it covers it up so badly. So, yeah. It's a little tricky to work with the really dark colors. Okay, we're gonna let that dry and we'll come back to it. Next one up is Linby Designs Dudley Nudge Shine. I'm gonna be honest. I mostly added this one for the name because that's hilarious. But it's also really pretty. Let's see. Do they have anything? It just says a green to blue shifting shimmer. So funny enough, don't really have anything similar to this. So I pulled Mooncat's River Styx because I feel like it captured the lighter side really nicely. And then I have Great Lakes Lacquer, The Last Shenanigans. But this one very much shifts purple rather than that like aqua. So I don't know. Thought we'd try both and just kind of see if we're satisfied enough. You know what I mean? You're undecided about getting Dead House. You want it, but do I need it? It's really pretty. I don't know. You might. Because I don't think it would be worth trying to build up jelly polishes and flaky toppers in enough layers to get the same depth as Dead House. You know? So, I don't think it's an easily duped polish with toppers. I think this is my only Great Lakes lacquer, actually. All right. I'm gonna try bringing the music back. I think maybe it'll behave for us. The music started messing up real bad. I was about to turn it back on and see if it works okay. No.
Okay.
Are you getting hungry? Oh, okay. I am. You're feeling the same about Dead House? Maybe a skip, maybe. Leave it on to the last minute and then let your heart decide at 10 o'clock tomorrow when the shop officially opens. That's what I do. Huh, my headphones aren't connecting. Can you guys hear the music? You've seen a lot that look similar to Dead House, like Cuticula and KB Shimmer. Yeah, it's one of those formulas, the flaky bombs, that I always think I have. But then when I went and looked in my drawers, it was like, oh, apparently I don't. Do you see a flippy tail? Oh, hi, baby. Hi, baby. No music? Okay. It's okay. I don't want to ask too much of my computer just in case. Let's see. You're gonna be the site to get the hummingbird glass though? Ooh, yeah. You put purple, green, and black together and you're there. I understand. Speaking of Dead House, let me do one more coat of just the Starly. And then if it's still not purple enough, we'll try adding the jelly. I'm going to do like a thick coat because I want to get all the flakies I can. That deepened it up pretty good. Might not need the purple jelly. While I'm here, I'm going to do another coat of the Danny Vienna. Because at this point, it's just for fun and me time to see if I can get this glam polish. What, coat 4 on that one? You have Deadly Nightshade too. A little sheer, but so shifty and shimmery. Yeah, that's how I feel about this Great Lakes lacquer. Like, it's pretty sheer, but like I really like the shiftiness of it, so it might be worth it. All right, let me go back to the Cuticula. Yeah, the Cuticula is definitely more purple, but I think I'm okay with the Starly if I want this look. You know what I mean? Am I? I think I am. I think I'm okay with the Starly. That's definitely not a dupe, though. Okay, let's try the purple jelly. I'm going to try putting it on the underside, because I don't want to cover up the flakes too much. Don't know how that's going to work out. I've deepened it up a little bit. Could really use a polished daddy, right? Where are the polished daddies? Where are they? Come save us. Buy us all the things we need. Okay. We'll try some jelly on top. You know, that actually got us pretty close. But it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. Okay. Okay. The Cuticula is staying on the wish list for now because yeah, that's not not a dupe. Cousins, questionable cousins. Questionable cousins. A diluted family line. But cousins because their moms were friends or something. If you get a polished daddy, you're also gonna need a house daddy for my room. Yeah. I need my own nail room. I want a Bell style library with the swinging, with the sliding ladder, but it's all polish. Yeah. No, the Cuticula must stay. I can't dupe it. So she stays. Going back to the glam polish, because I've built up 4 layers of this nonsense. I don't think I can really dupe it, but like I said, I don't really want it anyway. Oh man, I just got wet polish. Hang on. I gotta clean this up. Ugh. Before I get my shirt or stick my hand in it. Okay, there we go. Anyway. I think it did okay. But they're both just so sheer. It's just gonna take so long to get this, but like I didn't want the glam polish anyway, so I was just curious if I could do it. Similar vibes. Similar vibes. To be completely honest, I actually have a polish that is very similar vibes to this, but it's the most unpleasant polish to work with that I won't even swatch it. I have it just because it's called Kaiba Corp and I love Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! But it has similar vibes to this, just chunky blue mess. So I don't feel like I need this glam polish if I don't even wear that one. So far, I'm getting the Hit the Bottle and the Cuticula. Next we were working on the Linby designs. I'm going to do a second coat of these two because I feel like between these two options, I'm fine. Did we convince you to get Dead House? Okay. 10 a.m. tomorrow is it's 10 a.m. my time. I don't actually know what time it is for you guys. When the shop opens tomorrow, that's when the true decisions are made. You can keep anything on your wish list tonight. It doesn't count until it's in your cart. You think if anyone has flaky formula in a purple jelly, it's worth to try and dupe Deadhouse if you're on a low buy? Yeah, surely there's a dupe out there. I feel like I've seen that polish before, you know? But apparently I don't have it. That's okay. Because now I will. Most likely. Okay, neither of these are going to be exact dupes, but we're just kind of seeing, like, do the vibes get me close enough? Eh? Kinda. You know, the Great Lakes lacquer, I think, satisfies it enough for me, personally. I don't feel like I need the Linby designs, even though it's not a perfect dupe, doesn't have the right shift. It's fine. You'll still skip Deadhouse, feel like you'll enjoy a different flaky combination more. Fair enough. But yeah, both of these polishes are really gorgeous, so I think I would reach for Mooncat River Sticks, even though it's not a good dupe. It's just like, it's the one I'll reach for before I reach for any of these others. So thank you, Linby Designs, but $13.50 for a blue shimmer is just, I don't know. Just not today. Another shimmer, but I just thought it was so pretty, and it's called Sea Winkle. So Dreamland Lacquers Sea Winkle. Hello? That's so cute. I think I can dupe this out with a simple topper, though. So I've got Holo Taco's Serial Killer. Which I think is pretty good color match on the purple. And then top it with Freezer Burn. But I'm going to let that dry and probably give it another coat. So we'll come back to that one, but I think we'll be all right on there. The stamping plate is cute, but more Halloweens will be available. Oh, that's right. I forgot there was a stamping plate this month. Yeah, it's kind of a generic one. It's like a clip art feeling, if I remember right. So we'll come back to Sea Winkle. It's on your wish list too. It's so cute. Okay, this one I almost guarantee I'm gonna get because I love Garden Path lacquer, whatever this formula is, where it has little bits in it. Oh, it's so good. Let's see, how do they describe it? Is a grape purple base filled with magenta holographic micro glitters, blue green aurora shimmer, and holographic micro flakes. I don't know. I have a very similar formula in a different color from Garden Path, and it's like one of my favorites. It's something about those little red bits. I just really like. Oh, Blue Lotus is finally showing off its moldy side. My hands have warmed up enough. See? Don't I look sick? Don't I look zombie-ish? It's very gross. Highly recommend. The name is a true winner. It's precious. It is precious. What does GPL mean? But yeah, micro glitter. So good. Zombie chic. Fungal fashion. I didn't have anything like this. It's such a unique formula. So the closest dupe I have would be from Victorian Varnish. This is Chronometer. Oh, Garden Path Lacquers, the micro glitter. I had my brain caught up. So yeah, this is gonna look absolutely nothing like this polish. It's just the closest I had. So I'll do a couple coats of that, and we'll come back to it. Serial Killer should be dry enough now that we can see if Sea Winkle is gonna stay. Moldy polishes on your wish list? Yes. Could do a cheese or food mani with the thermal to make it look rotted. Oh, do some like Swiss cheese holes. That's a good idea. It's nasty. It's nice and nasty. Ooh. From my angle, Freezer Burn is turning a little bit yellow on top of Serial Killer, and that's not cute. But let's see how we did. It's okay. It's okay. I don't really like it. I like Seawinkle a lot more than this dupe. This is alright, but Seawinkle is staying on the wish list. That's just too cute. Good job, Dreamland Lacquer. Adorable. Let's see. You're thinking of getting the polish for days, quite literally dead inside. That one was really pretty. I did like that one. You have similar Garden Path lacquers, but for sure has a different name than this one. Yeah, I have a similar formula, but a different color. You hate it when a beautiful blue turns sickly yellow. Yeah, this definitely is yellow in certain angles, so I like Seawinkle. We're gonna keep that one on the wish list. I'm gonna have to cut some of these because this is too many, but oh well. We'll let that decision happen later. Yeah, I definitely picked the wrong purple. Now, ooh, I just remembered I do have an Orly. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that Orly. I think might actually be a good dupe. It's another Kelly Marissa. It's Kelly's Solar Flare. Oh no, actually. Actually, that looks really close. Hmm. 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 Let me just do a little spot. It's definitely darker, but yeah, that's actually pretty good. Oh, you can't see the shimmer. It's got a pretty blue shimmer in it, but it's not really showing up super well on camera. Welcome back, Bunket. Oh no, maybe I don't need Seawinkle. Oh, Seawinkle. But I liked her. Well, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Probably gonna cut it. Because even if this isn't a perfect dupe, it's pretty darn close. But I'll tell you what is not anywhere near is this Victorian varnish. So definitely I'm getting the Garden Path. Because, yeah, if that's the closest thing I have to it, then I need this polish. They're completely different. So, that answers that. All right, up next is Great Lakes Lacquer. We're all mad here, which I like my Great Lakes Lacquer, so it'd be nice to have another one. But I do have BKL's, the Earl King, that I think is a really good dupe for this. It's gonna be hard to show all the colors that it shifts to, but I think this is the same pigment, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this looks maybe, I mean, the Great Lakes Lacquer I think goes a deeper purple. Unfortunately, they didn't include any other swatches. These are the only 4 swatch pictures we got, so it's hard to see it from different angles, but like you can kind of see at extremes. See, there's that purple. I think it's the same polish. This is just one coat. I hear sniffing. What are we doing? What are you doing? Hi. There's activity going on. I think it's the same pigment. I'll do another coat and we'll come back to it, but I think it's the same pigment. All right, next is Polish Salvador Dali. I love a good shimmer, especially he's not gonna stay away. What do you need? I was surprised to find pup normal activity. That's good. I like that. Let's see. You just looked up swatches of the Great Lakes on Instagram and wasn't nearly as impressed with the. Oh, really? That's good to know because this BKL is great. So I don't feel like I need another one. You know what I mean? Look at this blast from the past I found. This is a Revlon from the before times, like from, I don't know if this was my mom's or like I bought it when I was in high school or what, but this was the closest dupe I could find, which I thought was kind of funny. Advantage of Rewind. Yeah, that is what's nice about Rewind is there's lots and lots of swatches to look up. Look how skinny this brush is. Whose nails is this for? But yeah, this is a really gorgeous polish. And I actually think it's going to be a really good dupe for this, for polish. What is this called, actually? This is Revlon. It doesn't have a name. Just has 874309. Right? I don't see a name anywhere on this. I don't know. Mystery Revlon. You think you have that? It's gorgeous. I forget about it because it's an old polish, but I mean, granted, this is one coat. I need to build it up a little bit more. It looks pretty much the same to me. Let me do another coat of the BKL so we can officially take off the Great Lakes because yeah, I think we're good on the purple magenta shift polish. Is magenta just purple? Are those the same colors? I don't know how colors work. But yeah, I think Great Lakes Lacquer, we duped ya. We're good. Revlon Daydreamer. Oh, it's got a cute name too. Nice. So, take out the Great Lakes. Let's do another coat of this beautiful Revlon. Daydreamer is so close to being 8675309. Oh, it's from the song? Oh, no, you're okay. I thought I missed that. But no, it was just close to being the song. 8675309. Gosh, that's a song I haven't heard in a while. So pretty. I almost want to get the polish just to like have a backup of this. Cause look how nice that looks. I mean, I think that's a pretty good dupe. It's not as yellow in the shimmer, but that's okay with me. Oh, you put on Bloomforia China Glaze to dupe it, but you think you can justify the polish. Yeah, I'm leaning towards leaving the polish on. The polish. Oh, what do we you're trying to decide on Dreamland Sea Haunt. Was that on Rewind? Because that name is familiar, but I don't think I bought that one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the polish on for now. Even though I really shouldn't. How much is this? $14 shimmer. And yeah, the brush and the polish is definitely gonna be better. This is probably gonna be the first one that gets cut tomorrow morning, but for now I'm gonna keep it because I really like it. Next is Painted Polish Dead But Delicious. What was this one based on? Oh, that's right. This is from What We Do in the Shadows. So it's a blood red jelly with pink orange color shifting iridescent and rainbow metallic flakes. This is a unique polish. So I pulled this Rogue Urban Decay just to see. This is a flaky bomb formula, not a glitters, but I feel like maybe the vibes will match. Oh yeah. I've been promising all summer to do like a swatch and like music listening stream, and I've yet to do it, but I would like that. Just things kept happening with Raver and stuff. Vet visits and all that. All right, then I have Starly's Immortal Jelly that I thought this is where the Tyler's Trinket's gonna come in. Thought we'd try a Pond Manny with this one, with hot pink, and see how close we can get. I don't know. Don't know how well it's gonna work, but did you compare Cuticula to the Holo Taco Under the Sea or whatever it's called from their jelly flake collection? I don't have it yet. I'm gonna buy it for Black Friday. But yeah, I'm sure I'm sure some of the Holo Taco flakes will work fine. Who's texting me? What do you want? I'll answer that later. Um, but yeah, I don't have the Under the Sea flake collection yet, and the like pixel collection, which unfortunately this is the first month for Random Hollow Tuesday collab that I don't have the polish because I'm waiting for Black Friday to buy them, and I feel betrayed. I own all the Holo Taco, or I used to keep up with all the collections. So, yeah. The only thing is the Holo Taco have similar flakes. So let me look. Where'd it go? So let's look at the Cuticula. Let's pull up Holo Taco. I want to see, can I go to the jelly collection in this tiny window? Ah, leave me alone. These are all a lot. Oh, Made Me Ink. I think this might be the one that gets the closest. And then the Cuticula just has a lot more, there's a lot more depth to it. You know what I mean? Uh, Not big boys like Cuticula or Rogue. I don't know. So I am going to have all of the Holo Taco polishes eventually, but anything. So what I've been doing, if it's not limited edition, I'm waiting for the next sale. So like this Undersea Flaky collection and the Pixel collection came out before they were, or they didn't count for the Holo Taco royalty sale. Like I couldn't get a discount, so I'm gonna wait for Black Friday. And it's been working nicely for saving money, but it has not been good for my FOMO. Kibi Shimmer had a similar polish to the Cuticula called Knit Together. I don't know. I don't know that one. But yeah, I wonder if this will fill my flaky void once I buy it in November. I'll have to think about that. For now, the Cuticula stays. Let's go back to this painted polish. I don't think I'm going to be able to dupe this one, honestly. Two of them are royalty rewards now. Yes, that's another thing, as I was able to get some polishes with points, which was really nice. Because before, when I was just buying all the collections as they came out, I just like didn't really have a good use for my reward points. They kind of went to waste. But now I can get a couple free polishes, which is nice. Yeah, this one might be a good vibe match, but definitely it's not a dupe. Let me get this focused. Honestly, I think the Rogue is more interesting to look at. But yeah, it's missing that pink punch. Has the Holo Taco price increase already been discussed? No, but I mean, we all knew it was coming. I'm not happy about it, but I also like understand it. Do I happen to own any fancy gloss toppers? I do not. But I just got these Tyler Trinkets toppers, so I'm going to put that on this black jelly and see about building up a Pond Manny. Right? The Rogue is really good. I don't know if I need the painted polish when I have this Rogue, even though they're not dupes. They feel they feel like they're good. Let's see. Are there tiny blue flakes in the painted polish? No, I think they're just shimmers. Let me look at some more swatches. I think they're just iridescent flakes. I don't know. It kind of looks different in all the different swatches. Well, or does it have like multi-chrome flakes in there? Yeah, I like it matte, but I just don't feel like I need this with the Rogue. Let's see. That painted polish is on your wish list. Which one do you recommend? Probably multi-chrome flakes. Yeah, I think so. None of these look as bright as this first one. So let me just put a layer of jelly on top of these glitters and see how much that ruins the glitters. I don't know. I think if I wanted to get closer, I should have done the black jelly and a red jelly to kind of get that more like maroon color. But that kind of looks cool. Boop. That's not half bad, actually. What do you think? Yeah. This is the number 16 here. That's the Rogue, and I do like that more. So I think I'm good without this painted polish, but it was pretty hard to dupe. I don't think either of those are really a good dupe for that, but that's okay. Thank you, painted polish. We'll see you next time. All right, here she is, Sassy Sauce's Glampire 2.0. I think this is gorgeous, but I also think I can dupe it. And I have Cirque Colors Very Valentino with Red Flake Taco from Hollow Taco. I think we can do it. Because I think this Very Valentino is a really good color match. But let's see. It looks like it in the bottle, but I don't know if it will on the swatch. That's just one coat, so we'll build it up, but I already feel like that's pretty good. So we'll come back to that. I'll build it up as a Pond Manny. Last one I want to try and attempt to dupe is Jen and Berry's Light as a Feather. I don't know what color this is. It's like I thought maybe I would look in my like silver and whites drawer, but none of those looked right, so I looked back in my purples drawer, and I guess this is a purple with a really strong silver flake and a strong shimmer. So it's kind of a unique look. I like the texture of this one. Let's see, reminds you of ILMP Bitten, but the flakes look more magenta. The Rogue is pretty. Yeah. Glampire reminds you of Cockadoodle Doom, but with flakies. I feel like I remember that one. I feel like I remember laughing at that name. So for Jen and Berries, for color-ish matching, I have Glisten and Glow's Tinley Park at Sunset that I thought was pretty good. I feel like it matches the shimmer pretty well. And then the other one I have for the texture match is Twilight from Picture Polish. I feel like between those two. You think it's blue? I have no idea. You guys have to tell me what color it is, because I look at this polish and I'm like, what are colors? I couldn't figure it out. Everything looks so sheer on these plastic wheels. I wish they were flesh-colored wheels. You have Alchemy's Stiff as a Board, which came out alongside this one for the Slumber Party theme. So part of you feels like you should get this one. I totally get that. But Linry said some words of wisdom a while back that have really stuck with me, and it's that you can't wear a name. So even though you know that these polishes go together, no one else will. And when you put them in your drawers or wherever you store your polishes, the connection will disappear. So feel free to get one if you want. But the appeal of having a matching set, you know what I mean? It loses all its meaning once it goes into the drawers. That's helped me anyway. Cockadoodle Doom was supposed to be the non-PPU alternative. Okay. She released this after the obsession with Glampire happened to try and scratch that itch for people. Good to know. You feel like no one buys gin and berries, but their formulas are so good. I have a couple gin and berries and I like them. Yeah, I do think they're good formulas. It's like multichrome, but a cornflower blue with a warm shimmer. Yeah, it's interesting. It's really interesting. I'm gonna do a coat of the red flake taco so we can finish that comparison for Glampire. Which, ooh, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I think we're gonna nail that one. I think we've got Glampire right here at home. Watercolors is right. I'm so like, I don't know, when because I have my Helmers organized by color, and there'll be days where I pull out a polish and I'm like, why was this in here? Because every day colors are new to me. It was supposed to be close to BKL's line with a thorn in its paw. Yeah. Especially when you start throwing shimmers in there, because they change with the base colors and the lighting, and it's too hard. It's too difficult. All right. We now have 2 coats of these. Oops. And definitely neither of them are like a dupe, but it's kind of more of like another can I live without it situation. And I think I can pour one out for red flaky taco. Yes, I love. So this is just a sneak peek, number 18 for Glampire. I'm gonna do one more coat of Very Valentino on top, but like you can already see it, right? I don't know. This gin and berries is gorgeous, but I do feel like between these two, I kind of already have this vibe, especially with the picture polish, which I think matches the texture as well. Because I could always slap a shimmer on top of the picture polish, and I think we could get pretty darn close. In fact, let's see, what shimmer would that be? The yellow one, right? Hello? Where did my shimmers go? Nope, it's the blue one. Would that be... Yeah, Scorched Earth. Let me try that one. Alright, who wants to stay after stream and help me put all these polishes away? It's so much. But that's okay. It's worth it. I really like the Dupe It Out streams. Rogue has a red flake taco if I need one. Okay, yeah, if I ever run out. I don't think I will, but... Oh, yeah. I feel like that got us nice and close. Okay. I think we're good. Jen and Berries, you're beautiful, but I feel like we have you at home. Okay, let's finish off this Glampire. And see how close this gets, because I think we're going to get pretty darn close. We can always add more red flakies on top, too, if we want to. But I think that's... Oh, all over my fingers. I think that's pretty darn good. What do you guys think? That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty close, if I say so myself. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. We don't need Glampire. We got Glampire at home. The one I absolutely had. You might like mine better. Thank you. The flakes are definitely a little more subtle in mine, and I like that too. Such a pretty color. This very Valentino from Cirque. Gorgeous. So gorgeous. This Emily DeMolly, I got nothing. I got nothing in my collection that's like that. But do I need another magnetic that I'm never gonna use? I don't. I really don't. But I do think this is so cool. Uh, these contrasting colors, I think that's really neat. But I mean, the truth is, I'm just never gonna magnetize it, you know? Or if I am, I have a billion other magnets that I need to use up. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it unique enough that I need it in my collection? Because I honestly, it's all right unmagnetized, but it's not great. This is very much looks the best in cat eye. You know what I mean? I don't think it looks that good in velvet. It doesn't look bad. It just the most interesting one is definitely the cat eye. Mooncat's Nocturne. Let me look that up real quick. Ooh. Hey, that's pretty close. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually I think that for me personally, that's a close enough. You know what I mean? If I'm ever like, man, I really wish I bought that random Emily DeMolly. Um, it's good to know that Mooncat's got something. You regret not getting it last year? Yeah. If you know what, if you get it, I'll live vicariously through you because I just don't think I don't need it. But it is fascinating, especially this first set of swatches. I could stare at this one all day. You love it, but you have the Mooncat. I think they're close enough. I think you're good. Granted, it's like how often do you use magnetics, right? If you're like super into magnetics, then yeah, this is a really good one to add. But I just don't reach for magnetics often enough. I don't think I can justify keeping it. It's unique, all right, but do you wear magnetics? Exactly. Exactly. I'm not going to be reaching for a magnetic, so I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go and hope that whoever does pick it up really enjoys it uh for the both of us. So, we're left with the polish, Salvador Dali, the Garden Path lacquers, told the Northern Lights to keep shining. Love that name too. It's sounds like the beginning of like a poem. Dreamland lacquer, Seawinkle. Oh, it's so cute, but I'm gonna cut Seawinkle. I can't justify it. It's a purple with a shimmer. You know what I mean? I don't need that. The Cuticula, Dead House. This one might still get cut. I'll see. Hit the Bottle because I just really want to try new stamping polishes. So that one's probably going to stay for sure. Okay, so we got it down to 4. Probably tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning will be fresh. We'll come in with a hardened heart and her wallet staring us down, making a face like that, and then maybe we'll be able to cut it. Maybe we'll be able to cut out some more. If I had to make a cut right now, I think I would cut the polish just because I do think I will see this polish again. In fact, I bet Holo Taco will release something like this or already has and I just missed it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this one is the most replaceable, followed by the Cuticula. Justice for Seawinkle. It's beautiful, but like, let's see. You sent me a swatch of Bloomphoria, if that helps with deciding on the polish. Okay, yeah, let me see. Where'd you send that to me? On the Instagrams, perhaps. Ooh, my internet is going so slow. Oh, Linry did send me a death threat. Oh, I'm gonna give it a little heart. Thank you, Linry. I don't think I have Seahawk. Oh, Lori, is it okay if I show your swatches? I love getting death threats from Linry. Makes me feel legit. Who was Seahaunt by? I've already forgotten. Seahaunt. Was that, I just closed the tab, didn't I? Dreamland? Blackbird. Yeah, Seahaunt is... Oh, I remember Seahaunt. I skipped Seahaunt because I had, whoop, can I not put the tabs together? Put the tabs together. I want this tab on this window. There we go. I skipped it because I have Shake Your Shamrock. And this is definitely like a cousin of Shake Your Shamrock. And I felt like I was good with just Shake Your Shamrock. Now that I'm looking at Seahaunt again, perhaps. And then Lori sent me the swatch. Oh, that is pretty. That is really pretty. That's good. That's good. Yeah, the Revlon, that's a good dupe for the Revlon. Oh, that's nice. That's a good polish. I don't know. I don't even wear purples that often, but there's something about it. A good shimmer. So that's Bloomphoria over a lavender base. Still available on Amazon. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's beautiful in the light. I'll make a decision tomorrow morning, and so will you. And it'll be fine. You know what I mean? If we miss out on a polish, there's always a dupe. We'll always find another polish to get excited about. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It seems like they chilled out, that's good. Wait, has anyone tried to dupe BCB Beyond the Sunset? Let me look it up real quick. Beyond Sunset. Oh, that's that super bright pink with a blue shimmer. Let me go check my pink drawer and I'll see if I have anything for that. I just brought the whole drawer because it was easier. Let me see if I can get just a... I'm just going to pull up a random... Or, oh, this pulled up the PPU website. Perfect. Yeah, so it's like it's a hot pink with a blue shimmer. I have this Loud lacquer Sequoia that I actually feel like is pretty good. But yeah, that is like a neon pink. So shake it a little bit. I have this Glisten and Glow cream. This is Laid Back. Could probably put a blue shimmer on top of that. Ooh, but yeah, that's hard to... That is a hot pink. I think the Loud is as close as I'm gonna get. Then again, I have Retail Therapy from Cirque. That actually looks like a good color match with a blue shimmer on top. You have Sequoia also. Yeah, that's a good polish. It's kind of a jelly-ish formula, but it builds up to opacity. Looks pretty good. Yeah, the Cirque looks like a good color match. That one's Retail Therapy. But this is from the Vice collection, so you can't just find it, unfortunately. That's a good pink, though. That's a good summer color. I did like that BCB. Well, I think I just lost connection again, so I guess that's a good place as any to end it. Thanks so much for coming, you guys. You guys are the best. And happy 4th of July if you celebrate. Enjoy your barbecues if that's something you want to do. And what's coming up next? I will try to stream sometime next week, just like a swatch and chill stream, like just listening to music and relaxing, because I really do need to get started on these swatches. I've yet to start, and you can see it's just one drawer of polish that we need to get through. But anyway, look out for that. Otherwise, I'll see you next Thursday. Have a good one. Bye.